I challenge any Muslim that show me in the Gospels where it teaches that Christ was not crucified. None of our beliefs are affected by the kinds of criticisms that Muslims make about the Bible. But now let us reverse their criticisms and apply them to their Quran. Muslims say that if a book is changed, it's not from God. Well, the evidence demonstrates that the Quranic texts have been changed. They have been changed. They are not the same. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are not my words. These are the words of scholars. Let me give you them. Great question. Let me answer that question. Scholars, he wants the scholars' names. Here they are. Dr. Daniel Brubaker, his YouTube channel, you can find it on YouTube, evidences changes in the texts of the Quran. Dr. Yasser Qadhi says that there are holes in the standard narrative about how the Quran came to us. Dr. Keith E. Small says that the Quran has changed over time. And it's not just these. Professor Thomas of Birmingham University, when he looked at the oldest fragment of the Quran that we have, these are his words. The discovery of the fragment supports the view that the Quran was written down at an early stage in a form that was very close to the Quran we have. Now tell me, do the words very close mean exactly the same? What is the difference between very close and a perfect copy? Those words are huge. This is talking about the oldest fragment of the Quran, and this is the scholar who is entrusted with its preservation and study. In Birmingham University, you can see it for yourselves. He goes on to say, there has been a debate for a long time among non-Islamic academic scholars about the history of the Quran and whether it was complete by the time of the death of Muhammad, or whether it continued to be added to and slightly changed to meet the community's needs for possibly 100 years after his death. But the fact that these two folios, listen, are not identical, but are very close to the Quran as it is found published today, would support the view the Quran was collected together substantially in the form as we recognize it now. In other words, what he is saying is the Quran is very close, but it is not a match to what we have today. And he's doing that based upon the earliest text of the Quran. And this is an argument supported by Dr. Brubaker, Dr. Keith E. Small, Dr. Thomas of Birmingham University, and most latterly made famous by none other than Muhammed Hijab, who stood right over there, one Dr. Yasser Qadhi, who said in response to the question, if I gave you a blank book, could you write down what Muhammad revealed? Dr. Yasser Qadhi said, it's not that simple, Aki. There are holes in the narrative.
Are those scholars Christians or Muslims?
Dr. Yasser Qadhi is a Muslim. Dr. Keith E. Small is a Christian. Dr. Daniel Brubaker is a Christian. Professor Thomas is an atheist. So independently of one another and coming from different ideologies, they're all saying the same thing.